welcome to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. But I'm sure most of you are new because this is a quite new channel and this is my second YouTube video, but my first car vlog video. I'm hoping I'll get the chance to know y'all and grow as a car enthusiast, a young car enthusiast, and yeah, today is a day in the life of a high schooler who probably should be preparing for school, but yeah, let's get into it. So today we're working on my Honda Civic Si. It's a 2006. We are changing out the valve cover because the one on here is flaking and it would just kind of clean it up. We also painted underneath the hood, which I'll show y'all later. I'm just hoping to grow, and let's get into it. Day in the life. Hopefully hopefully nothing goes wrong, which it always does. Okay, this is my setup right now. This is what is behind y'all. This is a garage. Yeah, today we are working on the Civic. Okay, so I just removed the windshield wipers, so next step is to remove the cowl. Okay, so the cowl has been removed. Before we move any further, we're gonna disconnect the ground on the battery because you don't want to mess up any terminals whenever you're disconnecting stuff. So the next step is unplugging the coil packs, and you have to make sure you are extra careful with that step because you don't want to break any clamps. Okay, so before I removed the coil packs, I went ahead and took off the strut bar so it was out of my way when I took off the valve cover and the coil packs. So here I'm just unbolting each side. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the coil packs, and I'm going to be taking off the bolts. Wow! Okay, one out, 3 more to go. Okay, so now that I removed the coils, I'm going to go ahead and take out the dipstick, oil cap, and the breather. Okay, now that I loosened up the clamp, we're going to go ahead and slide the breather off. Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to remove these 10mm bolts right here to remove all of our vacuum lines. Okay, so the last step before we remove the valve cover is to remove these 6 bolts, and I'm just going to start on the outside and work my way in. Okay.
Some seals.
Okay, so now that me and my dad finally got the valve cover off, we're going to start cleaning up the surface really good and make sure everything's really clean before we put the new valve cover on. Okay, so I'll be using a plastic scraper to make sure I don't scratch anything on the mating surface because that would not be good. Okay, now that we have cleaned off the valve cover surface where the valve cover is going to go on, now we're going to insert the tube seals in the valve cover. Okay, so this is the old valve cover. And this is the new one with the tube seals. Okay, now we're going to put on our valve cover gasket. And we're going to make sure we get it all nice and straight. So after looking closer, you just have to make sure that you push it in the groove so it fits the correct way. Just like that. And just make sure it's like that all the way along, and you don't want to drag your finger so you don't stretch anything. Just like that. Okay, so we're gonna follow these instructions and we're going to go in this sequence on torque specs and we're gonna torque it to 12 Newton meters. This one first. We're just gonna go nice and slow. Okay, so I just plugged in part of my wiring harness solenoids, this one and this one back here. And then now I have to plug in my vacuum lines. Okay, so right now everything I'm showing y'all is basically me repeating my steps backwards from the point of whenever we put on the valve cover. We have a couple more steps to do and then we'll start cleaning up for the night. Okay, so now I'm putting the coils back in before we connect them. Just gonna slide that in there. And then last one. Socket. Okay. Okay, so now that I just torqued the coil packs to about 7.5 Newton meters, I'm gonna go ahead and plug them in.
Okay guys, so basically the audio got removed on this clip. I don't know why, but all I'm doing is putting back the dipstick and the oil cap and the breather. So what I was trying to say here is that I ordered OEM oil cap and I ordered a K-tuned breather because the breather that was on the car was bent. I don't know why, but I later struggle with this part, but y'all will see that in a couple seconds.
Okay, so I just got done putting the breather on. There it is right there. And we had an issue with the bottom hitting that bracket. I don't know if you can see or not, but we finally got it. And we're basically done. We just have to put the bar back on, and I'm gonna leave the cowl off because I have some clips coming in with the next couple of days, and I'm just gonna limit the work. But other than that, I know it's nighttime outside, but this is how it is looking. It definitely made the engine bay look way better. So I'll put up a picture of what it looks like with the JDM battle flag in the daytime. But we're gonna start wrapping up here and take down the canopy. But yeah, comment down below what y'all think. We're gonna start wrapping up here, and then I will see y'all inside. Okay guys, I am finally back in my room. It is 11:35, so I've been working on it for quite some while now. Pretty sure everything was a success. I'm gonna start up the car tomorrow to make sure nothing leaks, but I'm glad everything ran smooth. Before I ended the video, I kind of wanted to answer some of y'all's questions. Let's get into the Q&A. Okay, so first question is, what cars do you have? So I'll go in order. So the first car that I got, it is a 2004 WRX, but that was the first ever car that I got and probably the most modded car that I have. Next, I got my Mitsubishi Mighty Max 1995, my dad's first ever car. Third car is the 2006 Honda Civic Si that we were just working on, but I'm not intending on keeping it forever. What's your attainable dream car? My attainable dream car is an EK9 Honda Civic. Did you learn everything you know about cars? Well, if you watched all the way through this video, you know I mentioned my dad multiple times. My dad was a car enthusiast. Everything that he knows about cars, he's trying to teach me. Okay, next question. Where do you want social media to lead you? Inspire other people to do what they love, especially car enthusiasts, and just share my lifestyle and hope that it will find someone out there, even if it's just very few people, and inspire them, and hopefully even y'all can help me grow better too. Okay, and the very last Q&A question for this video is career. Now, my dream career is definitely something under the car field. I would love to own my own business too one day, so maybe combine that. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. If y'all did, drop a like and a comment down below, and comment what do y'all want to see? What, do y'all like kind of these sort of videos, me working on my cars? Just drop down y'all's recommendations and let me know. But yeah, thank you guys for staying to the end of the video. See y'all in the next video.